Today, I'll be creating the strongest demon in the Demon Slayer universe. I'll combine different abilities from multiple existing demons and make the strongest one. But as a wise man once said, without rules, we would be living with animals. So here are the rules for our perfect creation. The first is that he can't have more than one attribute from a single demon. For example, if we use Gyutaro's blood blades, we can't use his poison abilities as well. And secondly, he cannot counter the sun because any upper moon with no weakness to the sun could be even Yorichi. Unless he cuts him into so many pieces that he can't regenerate further. Let's leave that for now and focus on creating the strongest demon. At first, I'm gonna give him the breathing style of Kokushibo, which is moon breathing. This means that our demon will also be wielding a sword similar to him. Moon breathing has 16 forms that each one is designed to overwhelm the enemy in a different way. Take for example his 14th form, Catastrophe, 10-min crescent moon. In this form, Kokushibo performs a multitude of curved slashes which expand outward in every direction that incrementally grow his size, essentially creating an omnidirectional vortex of crescent moon blades that surrounds him. In chapter 173 of the manga, we can clearly see that it was one of his most devastating attacks in terms of raw destruction. There's almost no way to get away from this kind of attack. Imagine a demon that can use this kind of attack that's infused with other powers as well. This will be a bloodbath, and he has 16 of them. The 16 forms of moon breathing and the sword that comes with it already make our demon powerful, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. Let's infuse the demon with the ice powers of Upper Moon 2, Doma, to add a layer of offense and defense. As the holder of the second highest ranking member of the 12 Kizuki and the third most powerful of his kind to have ever existed, Doma is an exceptionally powerful demon. His combination of combative prowess and his potent cryokinetic blood demon art in battle is powerful enough to overwhelm and easily win against Hashira-level opponents. And without Shinobu poisoning him, and him being a lazy guy that doesn't care about anything that much, he would probably defeat Inosuke and Kanao pretty easily. Now, there are many good powers to choose from Doma's ice powers, like a literal ice domain or little ice clones, but the one that I like to use would be Rhyme, Water Lily Bodhisattva. This ability could be honed to create deadly ice constructs, freeze opponents in their tracks, and erect ice barriers for protection. Combining moon breathing with ice manipulation creates a synergy that amplifies the demon's combat powers. It can imbue its sword strikes with icy energy, enhancing its slicing power and leaving behind trails of frost. The demon could seamlessly integrate moon-breathing forms with ice techniques, unleashing devastating combinations that overwhelm his enemies. I mean, imagine a demon that can attack you with moon breathing, slashing you from all directions, while a giant ice statue to freeze you and support each attack with minions that have the same physical abilities as him. Now we have ice defense, let's enhance it further. What I'm gonna do is add Hantengu's ability to create huge wooden dragons. This would grant the demon control over powerful wooden constructs, capable of both offense and defense. The flexibility of wood manipulation could complement the ice powers well, allowing for diverse combat strategies. You might think,
Anime hero, you're so dumb because these wooden demons can be easily sliced.
well, that's where you're wrong! I'm giving this power to the demon so that he can use these wooden dragons, but instead of wood, he could make them with ice so that they can't be broken easily, and can also be manipulated, making our demon even more insane, because this combination is deadly. Moreover, because Hantengu's powers allows him to use each one of his emotions powers directly from the dragon mouths, let's add a layer of fun, because why not? We're here to create something that'll probably give Yorichi a hard time, if not right on defeat him. I'm talking about the other powers of Hantengu, which are created lightning, devastating sound waves, and pressure waves that can smash anything. Combined with his already insane powers of Kokushibo and Doma, there's no way this demon can even be touchable, let alone defeated. Now, our demon is already badass. Now let's make him baddest ass. We need some long-range attacking powers too, some strong ones. So, who's the best candidate for this role? You guessed it, our Lower Moon 5, Rui. With Rui's power, the demon gains mastery over icy threads that can slice through opponents with deadly precision. These threads, imbued with the cold fury of the demon's ice manipulation, become razor-sharp weapons that can cut through even the toughest defenses with ease. Combined with moon breathing techniques, the demon can execute swift and devastating strikes, severing limbs and rending armor with chilling efficiency. Let's see now. Our demon can attack in long range and short range. But what if we want to make him even scarier? We need some hand-to-hand combat ability for this. And I guess we all know who's the best candidate for this ability. It's none other than our basketball Akaza. I think we can all agree that Akaza's hand-to-hand combat is top-notch and can't be easily beaten, unless you're the main character and you have plot armor as strong as Goku. Moving on, I have another demon in mind whose ability is very underrated and trash alone. But with our already strong demon, it can be very deadly. Let me give you a little hint. This demon is loved by the boys, and had so many memes on the internet, it's hard to count. If you can't guess already, I'm talking about Upper Moon 6 Daki. Known for her ability to manipulate flesh. Infused with Daki's power, the demon gains the ability to manipulate not only ice, but also flesh. It can mold and shape ice constructs with unparalleled precision, weaving them seamlessly into its icy attacks. By imbuing its icy creations with the properties of living tissue, the demon creates a fusion of ice and flesh that exudes an aura of fear and badassness. I don't even think that's a word, but you get my drift, don't you? If we're talking about Upper Moon 6, we have to talk about Gyutaro. Even though he's ugly, he's still strong. The ability that we're gonna take from him is his blood manipulation. Gyutaro can make his blood into literal blades that fly around under his command. When our demon uses it, he can literally surround himself with deadly blades made out of blood as a protective shield that can also be used as an offense. So, with all these abilities, we can make our opponents suffer physically. Let's make them suffer mentally too. Let's add the power of the Lower Moon 1, which is Enmu. Incorporating Enmu's sleeping powers would provide the demon with a unique ability to induce sleep in its opponents. This could be used strategically to incapacitate foes or create openings for decisive attacks. Do you remember the eyes in the Mugen Train movie, which was used to send Tanjiro into dreams? This demon can use his wooden ice dragon for that power, and can put his opponents to sleep pretty easily. With the addition of Enmu's sleeping powers, the demon's abilities become even more formidable, inflicting not only physical torment, but also mental anguish upon its foes. In the dream, the demon holds absolute dominion, twisting the fabric of reality to mentally destroy the opponent. As we know, our opponents are demon slayers and they use breathing styles to fight. Well, what if we mess with their breathing even more? We have our icy aura. But what if we add another layer to destroy their lungs? That's right, we need some poison. And there's only one demon that can give our demon the poison cloud that he needs. And it's in the Lower Moon 4, Mukago. Even though we're not shown its powers in action, we do know what this demon is capable of. With Mukago's power, the demon taps into a chilling ability, unleashing clouds of poisonous spores that fill the air with deadly toxins. These icy spores, infused with the demon's sinister aura, spread like a creeping frost, penetrating the lungs and bloodstream of its victims with alarming efficiency. As the poisonous mists blanket the battlefield, opponents struggle to draw breath, their bodies gripped by convulsions as the icy toxins drain their energy and life force. Last but not least, I'd like to add Gyokko's power of creating small fish monsters, but there's a tiny whiny little change in this. Our demon will not create small fishes, but rather small terrifying monsters that would cut their opponents with their moon breathing and ice powers. Pretty cute, right? Just as cute as that subscribe button down below. Click it or this demon will come to your house. Anyways, our demon is already so overpowered that adding other powers just seems stupid. But, like I said in the beginning, we're here to have fun. So there's one power that I'd like to add. And that power is from the progenitor of demons himself, Muzan's shape-shifting ability. With Muzan's power, the demon becomes a true shapeshifter, effortlessly altering its appearance to mimic others or conjure up entirely new personas, while its voice remains the same.
完璧な状態で永遠に変わらないこと。
This talent lets it seamlessly blend into any crowd without a second glance. Or create new organs out of nothing, like we saw in the final fight when he created whips from his back and hands. Moreover, Muzan has 7 hearts and 5 brains, which makes him almost indestructible, because he can shift them around as he pleases. Also, Muzan has total blood control. He can control his blood down to its cellular level, effectively making it a deadly poison if he wishes to. As it hones its skills further, the demon can even use its icy touch to craft lifelike replicas of different beings, adding a whole new level of trickery to its already impressive bag of tricks. That's all. We have successfully made the strongest demon in existence. Now let's give him a name. Let's call him Zanketsu. Our boy is so tough, but just like a man is weak in front of his woman, Zanketsu's only weakness is sunlight. This makes him not so powerful and powerful at the same time. Check out this video, where we discussed what would have happened if Yorichi had opened a sun breathing school. Don't be shy, click it.